hey man, I'm like a really big fan. And he's like, I'm gonna spit in your mouth, and then he punched me in the nuts.
I'm sorry. Sounds horrific.
It's not good.
Okay. We're streaming. Welcome, Twitch-based viewing public, to another episode of Orbor Studio Streams Design. Today we will be working on a number of things, but first and foremost, or at least until David arrives, at roughly 8 o'clock, we'll be working on the things called ability structuring. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to take abilities that are super long in terms of how much time it takes to read them, and we're going to condense them down to the absolute most simplistic way to render the text to the player. And failing that, we will go cry.
We will never fail that.
Okay.
So too good.
Yeah. I think it's possible. I think it's more than possible. It's probable. It might even be easy peasy, but I'm not going to go there yet.
I know whenever there's too much text on my ability buttons, I'm just like, too much text, didn't read.
Too long, didn't even read it.
Oh, I forgot what this ability does. Better read that paragraph of information again. Thanks for wasting my time, game.
For those not familiar with my associate, this is JJ.
I'm an associate.
Yes. He comes in usually on the butt end of the stream, but today he's out front and center from the very beginning.
Yeah, I get coffee and do other associate things, like I inspire Kirby with cheerleading moves.
So, I don't know if you know this, but this is what the current class ability text refinement thing looks like.
Let me click on it.
All of the icons and their subtexts. What we have to do.
How do you think you want to present this information on your website? I mean, the easiest possible way is just linking them to this.
No, what I would rather do, what I'd like to have is like a character sheet. You know, picture of Cavalier plus here. We'll do a mock-up of it.
Well,
Brodo shop.
I still have the things of the character select. So maybe on the website it uses the same UI as the character select screen.
I don't want to force George into having to like
make the character select
UI and whatnot. What I'd rather just do is have like a document where they can look at it, you know. Because I think we'll be doing a wiki anyway, so people can say, "Oh, cool. Here's our wiki. This is all the information that we needed anyway." In order to do a wiki right, I think we need to go research wikis, because I've used them before, but I've never studied them. But I think like a character sheet would be the easiest way of presenting the information, and perhaps the most visually pleasing way.
I think the most visual pleasing way is if, you know, someone walked up to you half naked and tried to explain it to you.
Well, aside from being completely useless in terms of help presented by that information, is it 8.5 by 11?
I don't know, you know, I had a lot of naked people.
8.5 by 11, resolution 70 to 100.
300.
300. Yeah, but we're just doing like a random mock-up.
300 print quality.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. So let's take a paint brush, make it gigantic, and instead of just filling this in, we'll do the actual paper. This paper looks good.
Los papeles. I can't speak Spanish.
Yeah, I don't know how Cody makes it all watercolory, but
It's probably because he's
and
really, really good.
yeah, he's really good.
He can make anything look like watercolor. He's pretty much a wizard, except instead of casting magic, he casts texture of watercolor.
Watercolor texture. Here we go. Watercolor fat tip. That's what we're going to use. And we'll pump this up to like 760 pixels.
You need a tablet or it won't work.
It will totally work.
Watercolor is all about laying in layers.
You know what? I don't need layers. Hey, Mr. Cryptic. I sent you that message because I couldn't find your Skype after the stream, and I'm really sorry about that.
Because he's so cryptic.
He's very cryptic in
You
his
can't.
information.
You can't get his Skype because you gotta decipher it first.
Right. No, you're very right.
Why'd you say no if I was very right?
No, you're right.
I hate you!
Let me get that like a little bit less blue. I just want this to look watercolory. I don't. Hey, to Infinity and Beyond, welcome. So if you want to get in touch with me, Mr. Cryptic, read session. Yes, I did. To Infinity and Beyond. I read and watched everything you sent me. It took all the way until earlier this afternoon because I had to go get a job today, and I got it. By the way, I got my job. So we're all good. Did you get that? You whispered it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got it. I got it. It doesn't show up on my phone, which is the problem. Like, I'm gonna have to... Jeez. JJ's loud? Okay, hold on. Let me turn this down then.
I'm so loud!
Okay.
Oh yeah!
You should be less loud. Let us know if his volume's too loud now.
Looks like it might be a little too loud still, but, you know, we'll roll with it.
I'll put it down here. That's weird. Yeah, it is weird that it only shows up in one place, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop the screen really quick, and then we'll bring it back in after I copy your info.
Wait.
Don't picnic.
I'm trying to... Oh, I was trying to look at the little weebity-woobities. The little volume bar to see how much I was spiking.
Not anymore.
Curses. Foiled again.
Skype directory.
Now everyone can see... No!
No one can see anything.
Everyone can see my Furby. They're not allowed to see it. It's a secret. Cryptic Furby.
I turned off the thing.
Oh. Oh, good.
I can't see anything right now.
Good.
Just so you know, Mr. Cryptic, the thing that you sent me, a lot of people have that as their thing. So, because of that, I'm not going to be able to find you very easily. What you could do is take my Twitch thing that I'm going to throw into the... Oh my gosh, it's going to take forever. It's the first one. Okay, it's the very first one. Gotcha. Alright, let me turn this off again.
I wish Mr. Cryptic was here with us. And then I could high-five him. We'd be best friends.
Alright, we're good. I added you, I think. Just confirm that whenever you get a chance. Copy and paste. It's the first one. Okay, I did that. Alright, so let's go grab file open. Let's go grab a picture of the character that we're gonna get. So all classes.
You should use mine. You should use the one I drew.
No.
I drew one that one time.
It's too late.
Dang.
We'll grab this. Control C.
Did you ever do a redesign for him, or is that gonna be?
There is a redesign.
Because I know they tried, but like.
But in order to switch the face, we have to also change some of the animations.
So you're just gonna keep it?
We're keeping it for now until we can afford to spend time doing that, which we can't do at the moment.
I like this design.
So it'd be like, here's the Cavalier. He's cool and whatnot. I feel a need to like reduce the opacity of the stuff around him, but I don't want to get like too much into the details since this is just a placeholder.
You could use the magic wand tool.
Yeah, nah. Because even that takes forever.
But it's like magical and stuff. So when a program gives you the infinite power of arcane, like you can't just pass that up. You gotta grab life by the horns.
I'm passing it.
And just wrestle it.
Passing up the opportunity for a chance at something better. Let's grab that text and move it here. As janky as it is. Terrible looking font with all sorts of
what is that?
In it.
Arial?
No.
Is that Times New Globin?
Some ridiculous font. Times New Globin.
Hemoglobin.
So I was thinking there'd be like a description of the guy here. Desk. Oh, whoops. This should be in the actual size of the font. Do some lorem ipsum nonsense.
Type of tragic story about a beast and a chalice.
Nah. I didn't get the request, I don't know why, but I did join Skype chat through the link thing. Okay, Mr. Cryptic. Cool. I'll be able to find you there.
Yes.
Here we go.
Da, 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 da.
Control C. Then we post the lorem ipsum in. There we go. So that's like our Cavalier intro nonsense.
You can just fill up the bottom part with just like the little ability button, and then to the right of it, all the text for it.
I was gonna put, yeah, the ability buttons here, and then the text for the abilities next to the ability buttons.
Yeah, I think George could do hover links for keywords on the website.
It's possible. We'd have to talk to George.
Doesn't, like, on paper it doesn't seem hard, but I don't know if the back end makes it fucking impossible.
Yeah, I don't either. I kind of want to, like, roll over this with parchment color to make it look like it actually might look.
While you're making this look all pretty like, I have a question for you.
Sure.
Did George say anything hilarious that one day?
He was, no.
Oh. He said he didn't remember much of it, and that you guys just avoided talking to it, and that he may have upsetted you.
He didn't upset me. I was trying to babysit both Sean and George.
He said that you were playing Magic, and he just would not give you a second to think without some sort of noise in the background.
Yeah. It was something else. Why is this just not showing up? Do I need to use like a...
Perhaps your computer is still processing.
Yeah, my computer takes like an age and a half to process, so...
Now, if I were you, I would have just gotten a Google search image of parchment and then just overlaid it.
That's so lame.
Hey, this is just a reference thing anyways.
Yeah, that's true. And that's why I didn't want to go do that. Because it means so much, since it's just a reference. I'm bringing in like the warm color. There we go. We're just gonna do it this way. Now I need to go download an ability button just to demo it.
Ability button. This is the ability button song. I sing it so people don't get bored.
Which one do you think I should grab? Basic attack PNG, basic attack 002, 003.
Do the orange one.
This one.
I think that one's probably the most recognizable from a distance.
Yeah, and very small size. Basic attack.png. File. Open. Basic attack.png. Touching it. Control C. Actually, first I'm doing this.
Control X.
Control X.
Control X is cutting.
Yeah, something like this, but enough to house 10 abilities. So actually probably more like this, and aligned left.
The Cavalier space specifically probably should have a mount page too with concept art of each of the mounts.
I agree.
Oh god, the mounts.
Yeah, I know. What I didn't realize...
Demo.
Just well, the second phases of the mounts don't have to be in the demo though. So
That's
I just realized. Outride. Ooh, okay, this is in this color instead of in black. Outride. Yeah, so the pages would look something like this.
This outride. Well, I think he would probably be more of an in-rider. It's funny because instead of outriding, it's in-ride.
You should have an online way to view all the classes and stuff, like a wiki or maybe a website that had a nice UI. Yeah, I agree completely. On our website, I want to do a thing where we have these little like splashes that go through basically like a D&D character page, but I don't know when we'll have the time to commit the resources to doing something like that. I can actually probably just what I should have done is this.
I can message George to see what's up with that while you're doing this. D&D character sheets are terrible.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm looking for.
Oh, okay.
What I'm looking for is like the splashes they have.
I was like, please don't use a D&D character thing for UI.
Bestiary. Here, this is what I'm looking at in terms of like what kind of how I'd like to represent it.
Oh god. Well, bigger text and less text, I hope.
Yeah, just fitting it on one page would be great, but like these are well done.
I guess it makes sense. I always looked at like, you know, Warhammer Codex books and like they just have like 2 pages per guy. And I'm just like,
I don't want this much information, but I do
Look
think
at
that their
look
layout
at
is
War Machine cards.
okay.
War Machine, instead of having like a book that tells you what each of your guys do, they give you like cards, and literally everything that you have to know about the guy is on the cards, including like a hit point thing. So you put the cards in like the sleeve, and you mark off the hit points with like an erasable marker. Then you just erase the sleeve. Um,
Right.
so like the front part you got like stats and stuff, and then on the back part it tells you like what kind of spells the guy has and what certain symbols mean. If like something, if there's a symbol that's like, oh, this guy has a powerful strike, like see that little fist next to his grappler weapon,
Right.
that fist is probably explained on the back side of the card.
Right.
For example, it's not on the, because that means he has an open fist and he can make power attacks, but
This is interesting.
yeah, and see those boxes? Those boxes, when you get damaged, that starts marking them off like with an erasable marker, just all the way down. And then, if all of like the L's are X'd out, that means like his left arm's crippled. So, the robots have the box damage grids, but the if you find a warrior unit somewhere, it's just kind of like a line of boxes, and then you mark off their hit points that way.
Yeah. All right. I copied the website, but not the image.
I forgot that like War Machine was pretty much just Warhammer Light.
Yep. Copy image. What I need to do with this is just get a bunch of different examples. Oh, that's cool. Put it underneath. So that actually gives us a pretty decent idea of how the back should look. And it doesn't even look bad. Like, assuming that follow these guidelines. Save as PNG. No, yeah, we'll save it as the Photoshop.
It needs more naked people.
Cavalier info card. Save more naked people. I'll put that in the notes.
Yeah, tell Cody, be like, Cody, I like your design work, but like they all have clothes. Now I know like it's practical to have a character wearing clothes, but it's in the interest of the company that literally everyone's naked.
Throw in more naked people. Yeah, we have. I got a wiki Project Kingdom.
We have a wiki.
Yeah, we do. I just never filled it with anything.
Do you have to pay for it like
No,
non-stop,
it's
or
free.
it's just once?
Shit.
One.
Yeah, okay, I didn't update it, so they just took it away.
Oh.
I've made like 3 Project Kingdom wikis. Because I never update them as soon as I make them. It's such a hassle to go through and make the starting infrastructure for a wiki. But after that, it's fine.
You should make John do it.
No.
He'd probably be down for it.
Probably. The other thing is, if we change the name of the thing, then the Wikia is no longer useful to us. We'd have to copy all of the information over.
I mean, why can't you use the same name as before?
Because we don't want the name of the thing to be Project Kingdom when we go to Kickstart it.
Righto.
Something else I need to get on is the name.
Won't they let you change it? Change the name of the wiki?
I doubt it. But I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like kind of a hassle for them, but at the same time, it's like a feature that you would expect.
Make it. Yeah, well, we've got a website on the way. Is George available? George.
Go down to the G's.
Damn it. Yeah.
He's probably sleeping.
Our ally side George is away, but
We have a nocturnal programmer.
he made the website for us. I think he posted the link to it in the group chat, but don't want to go up all the way through the group chat. We're working on that nice looking website. It's on the way.
There's gonna be free little Debbie snacks.
I don't know about that.
Go to the website, guys. It's all on Kirby.
Actually,
Kirby's buying everyone free little Debbies.
the false advertising is strong.
We came here for the little Debbies.
Text plus
The entire...
writer meeting. Alright, well, JJ, we basically have another half hour to update this stuff.
Oh. Well, how long did we have before?
An hour.
Wow!
So, why don't we just try and figure out the best way to shorten each of these down, and then after we've talked it through, we can sort of move forward.
Nah, I ain't no wordsmith. I know a thing or two about Tekken.
League of Legends ability text.
I think it just shows up when you hover over it.
Yeah, but then I'd have to open League of Legends.
Dota's is even worse because it gives you a brief idea of what it is, and then you can like hold Alt and then hover over it, and then it gives you exactly all the numbers.
Hey, welcome back to the email. Yeah, so I don't know where we find that.
I mean, the numbers are important, but I guess there'd be like a spell book you have
Wiki.
that you can look at it like as a part of the menu interface.
I was hoping that we'd just be able to pop up the text for the ability out of like the short description.
Okay. You think there won't be enough numbers going around? Yeah, there probably won't
You
be.
need perfect, on our ability specifically, you need perfect information.
Yeah. Well, the way the numbers work in our game is less is more. There's not like any thousands, percentages going around. It's just like, tens and fives everywhere.
Talon's basic attacks deal 10% additional damage to any target that's slowed, stunned, immobilized, or suppressed. Talon's next basic attack within the next 6 seconds deals bonus physical damage. So what they do is they reduce it as much as they can. It does this, and then they provide the values. This is how much ability text is on the thing when you hover over it, I think. And then this pops up when you're leveling the ability.
Seconds fills bonus difficulty.